Hi, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Nadine, and I have tuned into the collective's energy of your inner state and your nervous system state to see what you need right now, basically. And I trust that this reading will reach the right people in the right time. So whenever you're seeing this, this might be exactly what you need right now. If it crosses your path, there might just be information here that supports you on your way moving forward in the situation that you're in. The first card, or the cards that I drew today and the energy that I'm feeling from them is the Chariot. So the first one that wanted to show itself was the Chariot card. And I feel that when we're looking at your inner state or your nervous system, that it's in like driver's mode right now. Okay, so it could be that you're holding on or you're steering, or you're controlling, or also you're keeping things moving. I have the feeling that you're in control or holding a lot of things right now, that you're trying to move forward, like you're trying to make the energy move in a way. It's like you're managing, it's like you're pushing forward. And I feel like you're not like letting go of things right now. So this card is like a card of effort, it seems to me. The energy feels very much controlled effort, moving on, working hard to keep up with things, okay? And I think that the next card that showed itself was the Three of Wands. And I feel that this card, especially when I look at the other cards, is like your mind might be constantly scanning ahead right now. It's like constantly like, okay, what could happen? What can I possibly plan for? Like it's always already in the future, doing something else, while your body is in the here and now, dealing with what's happening in the here and now. And it seems to me that even in the moments when nothing's really happening on the big scale of things, you might find it hard to relax. You might find it hard to let go and just be present in the moment. It's like you're already like, okay, but what could I do 2 weeks from now? So to say. Even if nothing really requires your immediate action and your action taken, it feels like your nervous system is already like on high alert, like, okay, what do I need to do next? The thing is that what I feel very strongly with this energy, that this constant anticipation that you're feeling might be something that's like basically very exhausting. It's exhausting you and also maybe your nervous system, your inner state. It's like a constant arousal. And it could also be that this is part of like avoiding something that you should be dealing with, that you're trying to avoid. Another card that showed itself was the Page of Cups. And with the Page of Cups here, it feels to me that this feels like this is where you're out of your alignment, what needs to be there, what wants to come out more, but isn't going to right now. So it's sort of like that there's some emotional softness missing, like the playfulness and curiosity. It sort of feels like the lighter side of life is not really being invited in right now, and that could feel things very heavy. It seems like your nervous system or your inner state, it doesn't even want you to be stronger. It seems to me that it needs to be more felt in a way. It doesn't want to be fixed. It wants to be more in the here and now, not always living 2 weeks ahead. And I feel like especially the other card that came out is a Page of Swords. So we have 2 pages here that are giving off a certain vibe. And I feel like that is sort of also a card of curiosity and observation and learning new things. And I feel like that what helps right now for you is probably to see that this curiosity that is missing with the Page of Cups reversed, that playfulness, that going out there and doing things. With the Page of Swords, it's really inviting you in to be like, learn something about yourself, but be curious. It's not another work-related thing. It's not something that you're supposed to be doing because of your constant staring ahead or scanning ahead, but it's more like, be curious about life. Like, what does life actually have to offer you, and what would you like to be offered from life? It seems to me that this can also be about your patterns right now. It could be that in the constant context here also, for some of you, I'm picking up on this: name your patterns. Notice like what is happening around you, what is happening with you right now. Well, the sun's really coming in the window right now. Because I feel like if you notice what's happening without judging it, just letting it be there, being curious about it, like, okay, this is happening, I can choose on like how to respond to it. And that's sort of the thing, right? That calms your nervous system right down. And it's not forcing you to rest or forcing you to try to control everything, what the Chariot sort of suggests what's happening right now. I feel like the last card that wanted to show itself, and I really thought it was really cool, was the World card. And I was really happy when I saw this card, because it feels to me that the nervous system and your inner state, even if you're not watching for your nervous system, but you're just like, okay, I feel like this right now. I feel like so overwhelmed with all of the things I'm doing. I feel like in the long run, if you start living a little bit in the here and now, then I feel like the energy here wants to tell you that your nervous system and your inner state, they're ready to settle down. They're ready to balance things out. They're ready to be in this state. Like, okay, this is cool. I'm happy. I'm free. I'm careless. And I feel like that it's not... It's because this is living more fully. Not just with the work and the planning ahead and the managerial things that you're obviously really good at. This is really about, okay, all of me gets to live. The playful side and the manager side, they get to both coexist at the same time. And I'm going to stay curious about this. And I think that's really cool. Looking at this also, what I think is really cool is that that you can integrate this energy into what you're already doing. So yes, that part might be important. The part where you take the reins, literally, and where you make things happen, that is important, obviously. And it's also important to know what's coming. So the scanning ahead isn't somewhat necessary, but in the here and now, it might be important for you to also play, to have fun, to hang out with your friends, to let loose a little bit, and try and not be always on alert. So there needs to be an off switch to that other side. So I think you're working really hard and you're somewhat tired, I think. And that is a valid thing, especially when you've been doing a lot of things for a long time. That is a valid thing to feel. So inviting some sort of gentleness and inviting some playfulness could be very helpful for you. It's also very helpful for you, I think, when I look at this, it's another thing to not judge, but observe things first. Also, you know, this balance that the World card sort of promises, this is on the horizon. It's a path there. So they're telling, this is basically about to tell you that what you're missing is gentleness, playfulness, being more in the here and now. And that's what brings you to balance, right? That's what gets you where you want to be. If you want to feel like she's looking, then that's your path, basically. So as always, you take what resonates, you leave the rest. And this reading is never about forcing change to become part of your life or forcing change into your life. This is supposed to help you understand what actually can support you right now. So if you resonate with the general energies, for example, the Chariot, and you also like scanning your head right now, then this might be a good way to move forward. And if you feel like this is something that you want to try it out, give it a try for a month or so, see how it feels, and then come back and let me know. Bye bye.